all the images what we created, and then we can clean the window, and then maybe we can see how many directories. So we see the directory, that's exactly what the configuration, the configs folder. It has the emb file that's we located the root directory in the application.yml file, docker compose YAML file, docker files, and Prometheus file. This is the case we don't need the Prometheus because we put it this Prometheus files in this case in here into the config.folder files. We can also remove this one. So we can lotion and remove. So then we can go back again in the definition. You can see, so you see all the real purpose application YAML, docker compose YAML, docker files, and then your external jar files. Then you already created the docker image. That's why I already show you that just the docker build the image, and with then the tag names. Then it's very straightforward, so we could just simply copy paste the team image name, and we are root directory, and this is most important dot. So we are root directory the image file, then it's create our image. That's you already show into the image that I created here. So this is the image number, so tag numbers. So we created the image, and then now we need to be just and then docker, we image the docker image out of our versions, and we simply docker up, docker compose the docker compose up. That's the application will be started. So you see the starting the user registration, the DB user registration, the database instance is created instance. It should be flagged done, and then it's created one by one the Spring Boot applications, the instance, docker instance, docker containers, and then it's Prometheus, and then it will create the Grafana tools. That's the main idea to create one by one. To create only single docker compose file will create everything what we need. That's in the professional life we did every day. To deploy only the write down script, all the files, and just run the docker compose up as a task mode, or we simply in the deploy work mode we run the application itself. So when the docker all the installation, all the running process is done, then we can go, we can see the things that we have with the matrices information, localhost, we are running the localhost information, the Grafana matrix information, there is all the matrix informations, and also you see all the Prometheus information, Prometheus matrix information. There's a lot of information there, and also there's all the information into you visualize in your application. So you see all the matrix information that we are looking for. Then you can use each of the matrix information for your application. So what you need, what you require, and then you also we already configured the Swagger UI. You see the application localhost 2020 application running with the proper API documentations. We will do the same testing with the some testing with the Postman, and see that is our application properly handled, and then our data is really Postgres database stored. That will be stored together in the container Docker instances, Postgres instances. So we see that we already configured the application itself, and then you see all the test cases properly handled, and also the globally saved environmental variables. That's I already discussed how can change the only this port number, IP address, port number, and then they will you will just simply export your test cases. Our testing team will just import the test cases and then change the IP address and port number, and they will run nothing to change. They will simply take your test cases and run their test cases. After running the test cases, and they will do they what do you what they will do what they will have to test it after the proper 100% test coverage. That's the thing, I think. So it works really properly. So let's have a check. This is see this still this take time, so I don't know what's happening. So it's see the DB registration and DB registration, DB user, and then monitoring Prometheus. So it is that just like started the Prometheus. I don't know why it's take a long time. So see the done the maybe it's downloading the images, because we stop the total images and it's taking the build the images and starting the monitoring Grafana, Prometheus. If I go to the Docker desktops, you see the application itself. So it's still so we see still the database is running, it's done, and then it has the user registration. The Spring Boot application is running, and then now it is running the Prometheus, and it's waiting for the Grafana application to be done. So it's Grafana is running still. So now Grafana is running, so we can go. So you see all the steps, the Spring Boot application, how it is started, and then all information, the what you need, the migration, and then all the settings of your Grafana and Prometheus parameters and variables and attributes, and what you are expecting. That's you see the application really properly migrated and properly handles. So you see it's a really perfectly professional design, and just like configure, or you can just simply run the Docker compose one compose file. This sort of application automatically deploy as like systematic way. So John, the same thing, single commands is done. So we see the application Docker compose with all the applications we are expecting running the database, and then expect is Spring Boot REST APIs, and then Prometheus, and then Grafana. So we can check it like all the matrices is properly coming. So you see the matrices is here. So localhost and 303000 matrix information. You see all the matrices what in the created the application. This is a lot of information, lot of matrix information for your application to monitor your application. So, and then this is the monitoring the Prometheus matrices, how the Prometheus matrices is created. You see all the Prometheus matrices, and also you see all the information, the filter informations, your application, and see how is it look like. It's like we did nothing, just we simply started the application. It has all the request response, HTTP request response, and the other matrices, all matrices that you have it, depending which matrices you try to import it, and then do it this one. So, and then you have a JVM matrices. That's the VM is we didn't load it yet, but it will need to be loaded in the latest section of our application. So it's to be related and set it as all the metric information. I will do the more discussion about how can you configure those the really professional way to make a spatial dashboard for your applications. So let's have a check some testing, the monitoring devices, the monitoring application to do some testing. We see the Postman test, that's I already said. So we can check the application is running with the right port. So you see the application should run the port number, should see the application is running our local host, and then actuate informations, and we can check it like the health condition of our applications. So health condition is application is up, and also the database data is up, and also the Spring Boot application is up. So it's up. It's properly. It's the application itself is really running into your Postgres database, and also the Postgres containers, and also all the Prometheus and then Grafana matrix creations with Spring Boot Actuator, and then we'll continue that one.